Alachua County normally has 5 commissioners, but earlier this month, commissioners from dozens of Florida counties converged on Alachua County as it hosted the Florida Association of Counties Annual Innovation Conference. For more than 85 years, FAC has championed the diverse interests of Florida's 67 counties, bringing together county commissioners and their staff to create a unified voice that can advocate for counties at the state level. Attendees included commissioners, managers, and others from across the state. The Innovation Conference focuses on cutting-edge county initiatives, engaging policy discussions, and hands-on leadership development. The conference's focus on innovation makes Alachua County a perfect host. The conference began with a welcome speech by Alachua County Commission Chair Chuck Chestnut IV. But before the important policy discussions, attendees were taken on a day-long tour of Alachua County. The tour covered some of the county's most important locations and showed off how nature, culture, and innovation thrive in Alachua County. At each stop, visitors heard from Alachua County officials about the importance of each location to the county's long-term goals. While traveling between locations, attendees heard presentations from county staff about some of Alachua County's most important initiatives. These included the Affordable Housing Trust Fund, the newly formed Economic Development Department, and Discover 200, our year-long celebration of Alachua County's 200th anniversary. With rolling hills and winding trails, West End Community Park gave attendees an impressive first look at Alachua County's green spaces. Visitors learned about the preparations the county made at the site for the 2025 World Masters Athletic Championships, including hammer throw, javelin, discus pits, and a cross-country course. They also heard about the county's community engagement process to determine how the park will evolve in the future. The next stop on the tour was the Alachua County Agricultural and Equestrian Center. They heard about the long process of finding a new fairgrounds and some of the amazing events that have been held since the center opened in 2021, including the annual 4-H fair. Attendees also heard about the many benefits and services that UF-IFAS provides to every county in the state. Next, attendees were taken on a tour of the Sports and Events Center, a 130,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility which offers 90,000 square feet of event space and an additional 18,000 square feet of multifunctional space, including meeting rooms for expos, conventions, and concerts. They heard about the county's management of the center and were given a tour of the facility, including a chance to put the athletic equipment through its paces firsthand. During lunch at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, attendees heard from local law enforcement about what it takes to manage a stadium full of 90,000 fans on game day. After lunch, attendees got to see the other side of game day, with a tour of the stadium, a visit to the hallowed Gator locker rooms, and an incredible group photo on the field. The final stop of the day was at the famous UF Bat Houses and the Field and Fork Campus Food Program's gardens. There, they were given an overview of the Field and Fork program and its mission to provide everyone with fresh food. The visit included a tour of the gardens and how Field and Fork works together with local charities to get food grown in the gardens onto the tables of those county residents who need it the most. The next day, members of Alachua County Fire Rescue presented a deep dive into the operation of Neuro 1 and the Mobile Stroke Treatment Unit. This innovative collaboration between ACFR and UF Health quite literally brings the hospital to the patient, decreasing the time it takes to make an accurate stroke diagnosis and administer time-sensitive stroke therapies earlier, saving time and improving patient outcomes. Throughout the conference, attendees saw how shared resources and coordinated initiatives have enabled Alachua County to become one of Florida's best examples of innovation and the perfect host for FAC's Innovation Conference.